is I feel like Riley Sager's past two novels have been very different than his previous ones, if that makes sense.
He hates my guts right now. Look at him. So I think this tomato will be ready to pick in a couple days. Because
last night I ended up finishing Sounds Like Love, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, hi, welcome to another reading vlog. It's been a minute. So I try to do one of these every month because I just like doing them. Sorry for the lighting. My living room is not the best lighting, but it is what it is. My daughter's in the sunroom, so sorry for the lighting. My living room does not have the best lighting. But anyway, today I am vlogging what I'm planning to read. So it is June, and I had very, very high hopes for June reading. In fact, this whole summer, I would have it as soon as June hit. I got really sick. I just had a really, really bad cold. Like, colds usually do not take me down. A sickness really has to take me down because I just have to go, go, go. But this one took me down. Like, I had a really bad cough, just all this stuff. And then I'm a lot better now, which is great. I'm still dealing with a little bit of cough. But now my daughter has an ear infection. She's getting better. And my son has gotten my bad cold and cough. So it's just been going through the house. You get it. So as far as reading goes, I have not done that well. It is, what is today? Today is the 12th, and I've only read 2 books, which is not very good. I'm not doing the best, but you know what? It happens. Sickness happens. You get the gist. But either way, honestly, I have a whole stack of books I want to read this month. I'm not going to read all of these this vlog because that would be impossible. The 2 that I'm going to try to really focus on for this vlog in particular, one that I should have already read. I should have read it a week ago, but again, I got sick, so I couldn't focus on it. Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Haven't read it yet. I need to read it. I am so excited for this one. I have just started the audiobook, which is great because Julia Whelan narrates it and another person, and I'm really enjoying it so far, so I'm going to probably do split listening to it because I'm not like more normal people where they can listen to audiobooks like that. If like an audiobook says 8 hours, it takes them 4 hours. If an audiobook says 8 hours, it's going to take me 8 hours. And I don't have my son in the car, which is very, very rare. So this one is my top priority that I'm going to read. So I'm going to read this, like I said, split audio and physical because, yeah, I'm very excited. If you don't know her newest one, it's about 1980 space. Super excited for it. And the other one I am reading ebook, and that is With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. This is his newest one. I've read all of his books. I really enjoy him. He's one of my favorite thriller authors. I will say I haven't enjoyed his last few releases. My favorite of his is Always Home Before Dark, but this one really intrigues me. It's set in the 50s, I believe, and it's like kind of a take on Murder of the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, and I'm about 20% in, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And the reviews, I will say, have not been the best for it, so we will have to see. So these are my 2 priority. These are 2 I will probably get to be reading this week, so very, very excited for that. As far as, I just want to show you other books I have on my radar for this month, hopefully after this vlog is done. Number 1, Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. This is a thriller. It's a freaking chunker, too. Like, how many pages is this book? It's over 400 pages. That's a freaking long thriller, but I'm planning to read that one. I'm also planning to read Never Been Shipped by Alicia Thompson. The reviews have not been the best for this one. I'm also planning to read Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. There's a couple thrillers I want to check out. And then there's these 2 beachy reads I would like to get to. 32 Days in May by Betty Corlow. I've heard really good things about. And then Beach House Rules by Christy Woodson Harvey. These 2, I'm not expecting much from just a beachy time. I might start these 2 after these to get a good palate cleanser going. But that's what my plan is. So I want to do this now because I have a little bit of time before my son's officially home, you know, from school for the summer and things like that. And when that happens, it gets just crazy in this house. There's no sort of quiet. There's no downtime. So I was like, let me do this vlog now before it gets bananas. But either way, if you're not familiar with my vlogs, hello, I am Heather. I am 36 years old. I have 2 kids. One, I have my oldest, who is 10, who is also autistic, so he has special needs. That's very, very important and dear to me. And I also have a 3-year-old daughter that will be turning 4 here in the next couple months, and she's a bundle of energy as well. I don't do much, really. I have a lot of great friends, but I don't really film a lot of it. I do have a social life. I go to church. I hang out with my girlfriends. I try to go out with him like once a week if possible. I like to go to the movies with another girlfriend. I love outside. I love gardening. You'll see garden updates, which I'm so excited to share with you that. I love birding. I love backyard birding. I have updates with that as well. So it's going to be a somewhat interesting time. It's just kind of regular, boring life here. My life, I think, is chaotic enough, so if I did more, I would probably like go literally insane. But either way, if you're in for the ride, you're in for the ride. Let's just also do my predictive rankings. This one, I'll be very disappointed if it's anything less than a 5 out of 5 because I've never given a Taylor Jenkins Reid less than like a 4.5 out of 5. This one, I'm gonna hope it's gonna be a 4. With him, I have a very wide scope. I've only given one of his books a 5 out of 5, but I really enjoy them. So I'm going to say 5 and 4. We'll see how the cookie crumbles when I'm done with them.
Garden update time. So first, I want to share with you some new additions. I have this beautiful bird feeder that's from Pioneer Woman. It is massive. I did not realize how massive it is. I'm actually going to move it because seeds get everywhere, and that means flies. But either way, it is stunning. I love it because if you put pressure on it, it closes, so it's great for squirrels. But let me tell you right now, squirrels find a way. They always find a way. And then for Mother's Day, my husband so kindly got me a bird feeder camera thing. I was never expecting to get one of these, and so I was very, very excited for it. So if you can see, it's just got a camera, and it records every time there's motion. I keep seeing it. Squirrels come. It's totally solar panel, so there's no batteries at all. It runs from the sun, and it notifies me every single time, which is a lot, that I have a bird. And what's great about this is this bird feeder in particular is I get so many birds that I usually do not get with my bird feeders. Like mourning doves come up here. I usually only see them on the ground. I had a robin. That's right, a robin come the other day because I do have some fruit in there as well. I get a lot of Carolina wrens, which I usually don't get. Like, I'll have to show you all the ones I get, but I get so excited about it. This was a total surprise that I was not expecting, and I'm obsessed with. My husband knows my old lady ways, and I love him dearly for it. I have some hibiscus that I actually got on clearance at Lowe's, which is great. I'm bummed there's no hibiscus blooming right now, but these are huge, and they are beautiful. They are one of my favorite flowers I do every single year in pots, and they're just stunning. I also have another one right there. As you can see, some blooms have kind of already been spent. I'll show you when another one comes in, but if you get any like tropical flower, hibiscus is always a good choice. My vegetable garden is doing really, really good. I have so many tomatoes. These two back here are Roma tomatoes. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 of those right now, maybe more. And these in the front are called sunrise sauce tomatoes. I have like, I'm not kidding, like 16 tomatoes right now. They're getting pretty big, if you can see. Here I have peppers. My bell peppers are not doing so hot. My jalapeno is doing great. And I did have one that was getting really big, and then my daughter picked it, so there's that. But they're doing okay. I have my cucumbers over here. I need to get a trellis soon because, as you can see, they're getting quite big. This cucumber, it ain't making it. But, you know, for my first year vegetable gardening, I think I'm doing pretty good. For zinnias, I thought they were going to get taller. I may have planted too many, honestly, and they're getting choked out. But either way, I don't care. They're beautiful. Then I have sunflowers because they are the easiest thing to grow, like from seed, trust me. They're doing great. They'll probably be blooming here soon. Yeah, they're doing awesome. Sunflowers are phenomenal. I was hoping I would have more than 3, but that's okay. 3 is great. This is my coneflower. I planted this last year, and it was not even close to the size of this, but look at it. It is beautiful. She is beauty. She is grace. She is stunning. She's huge, and I love her so much. Over here I have some mandevilles. They grow up on this trellis. It slow starts with them, but that's still good. Over here, I have some more zinnias. I actually have one that's going to pop soon, so that'll be fun to see. You'll probably see it on this vlog, but I have more zinnias. I have petunias everywhere. It's just a beautifulness. Then my beloved hydrangea corner. These are just rocking it. Like, these are massive, and I love it. So some of the blooms are getting kind of old even, if you can believe that. But they're stunning. Oh, that's purple. Interesting. But they are beautiful. I have about 3 here. Look at these multicolored ones. Oh, there's my... Those are so pretty. I love it. This is a little lime one, which hopefully will be blooming soon. I don't know what color it'll be. Maybe white, maybe green. I don't know. Over here I have my sun because this gets doused with sun. So I am pretty much done with it. These are sun patients right here. I plant along my border. These are some daisies. These are new. These are Delphinin. It's doing okay. It's not doing the best. These are some Echinacea, black-eyed Susies, Sweet William, Dianthus. I got this one. I forget what this is. I got it on clearance. And I also have a dahlia I planted from tubers right there. I also have some random seedlings going, and then I have some salvia. I believe that's lupin. Either way, I did also take down my bird feeder from here because it was just getting too messy. So I have 2 flowers. I have a bird bath. I'm actually getting an addition to today. I'm getting a little fountain for it. So I'm very excited for it. But
hello, it's the next day. Quick update time. I am officially halfway through With a Vengeance by Riley Sager, and I am enjoying it. This is I feel like Riley Sager's past 2 novels have been very different than his previous ones, if that makes sense. I didn't really enjoy, I didn't enjoy it last year's. I think it was like Next Door or something like that. I'm not sure. This one is very different because it's like following a very different amount of people, which he usually sticks to one POV and that's it. And usually it's a woman. Last year was different because it was a man, and now it's multiple points of views. But I am still really enjoying it. So basically, this whole book starts off, this whole book kind of follows Anna. And in 1942, 6 people destroyed her whole family's life. Basically, her dad owned this train company, and kind of these 6 people conspired and got a whole bunch of people killed on this one train thing. And now it's many years later, I forget what year it is now, but 12 years later, she's ready for retribution. So basically, she gets this train and she rents out the whole train, and she gets these 6 people here, the ones that kind of destroyed her whole family there for a particular reason. And so it's kind of like a Clue-esque where, you know, they get invited, like, I know your secrets, come or I'll tell everyone. And so they all go, and basically somebody ends up dying, kind of like Clue, and they don't know like exactly who did it, how they did it, things like that. So they're kind of going off of that. It's very Clue, Murder on the Orient Express vibes, and I'm enjoying it so far. So you get the point of view of Anna, and you get introduced to every single person that was involved in this kind of big scheme that happened that ruined Anna's family. But I'm liking it. Like I said, the reviews have not been the best, but I'm enjoying it so far, so we'll see. I'm hoping to finish it. Today's Friday. I'm hoping to finish it by Sunday. I really, really am. As far as Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, I haven't read much more than that. I'm listening to it right now. And actually, I'm going to dinner with one of my friends tonight, and it's 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. So I'll listen to an hour of it tonight. So I think that's pretty good, and then I'll give you an update. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm like maybe 10% in, so I can't tell you exactly how I'm feeling, but I'm already enjoying the trajectory of it, which I'm not surprised at all. But yeah, that's my update for right now. So hopefully maybe I'll even get to read a 3rd book in this vlog. I don't know. I'm not saying anything right now, but I would like to, but we'll see. So as far as right now, that's, I think, pretty good update, you know. And I'm like pretty much 100% back to health now with the sickness. My kids are almost there. They still have that lingering cough. It took me almost 2 weeks to get rid of that cough, but it happened. So yeah, that's my update. For the lighting. Again, it's about to rain. again. Like, I'm so sick of rain. But either way, it's a couple of days later than I talked to you. I talked to you on Friday last, I believe. It is now Sunday, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I did yesterday finish With a Vengeance by Riley Sager, and it was okay. Like, I don't know what it is about the past, like, few Riley Sager books. I just haven't really, I haven't really enjoyed a ton. This one is the most different from all of his books. His books are very thrilling. There's always a big mystery at the core of it. Not really a thriller at all. It's 100% whodunit, kind of locked door, locked room, or whatever it's called, locked room mystery, very Agatha Christie-esque, which there's nothing wrong with, but it's very, very different than the past Riley Sager's books. So I told you what it's about. It's about a character mainly named Anna, and a group of like 6 people kind of ruined her whole family. And so now she's rented out this train and she's put all of them on there, and she is going to get justice. And basically they keep getting picked off one by one, and they don't know who is killing them. It's definitely very much like And Then There Were None, the Murder on the Orient Express. And I liked it. I just didn't love it. It was just kind of your standard mystery. With Riley Sager, I expect kind of page turners, thrilling aspects, and this one didn't have any of that. But I did like the setting. I liked the whole train setting. It was set in the 50s. You know, they had these people that did these conniving things for different reasons. You had a person that was going around killing people. I kind of guessed it, but I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5. I didn't loathe it. I will still continue to read his books, but it just wasn't like his usual one. So I can see why the reviews for this one haven't been the best, which is a bummer. So I told you guys I was listening to a lot of atmosphere, and I was stuck in traffic. So what turned into a 30-minute car ride turned into like 50 minutes. So I listened to a very good chunk of it. Where I'm at in the book, I don't know. Despite me reading a lot, I'm still only on page like 68. I have not got a lot through it. I was like, I'm for sure on page 150. Now I'm like literally this much into it, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So this whole book, if you don't know, takes place in the summer of 1980, and we follow a character named Joan, she's very much into science. I want to say she's an astrophysicist or something like that. She's just a professor of physics and loves astronomy. And she gets a chance. She hears that NASA is looking for women astronauts. So the whole journey is for her, you know, trying to get into the NASA program, and now she's training, and she's with a group of people, and there's like half of them are pilots and half of them are kind of like really smart people like astrophysicists, astronomers, stuff like that. And so that's kind of how it is. Really enjoying it so far. Who's surprised? But I'm probably going to start reading it physically, because obviously my speed for the audiobook is like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm halfway through and I'm not even a quarter of the way through. Gosh, I'm so dumb. How long is this book even? Dude, this is not even like, it's only 390 pages. Like, I need to step my gear up. So I'm going to start reading this physically. My next ebook, I think, I just started is Don't Let Him In, because I'm really feeling like a thriller right now. And usually Lisa Jules does hit. The reviews on this one have not been the best either. This one, all I know about this, it says, he's the perfect man. He says he loves you. You think he might even be made for you. Before long, he's moved into your heart and into your house. And then he leaves for days at a time, where he's gone or who he's with, and you realize if you look back, you say to yourself, don't let him in. The reviews on this one have also not been the best, but I'm still going to try it. As far as reading goes, I've got one book down and 60 pages. Oh, I feel so dumb. But I mean, this is already shaping up to be a 5-star, which I'm not surprised with at all. I hope the trajectory of that continues on.
Well, this new mandolin I can't play well, and this old dog is yet to go to bed, and only the good book can bring me comfort, while I lay on the floor praying for rest. But in my dreams I stay tight, pushing my way through the crowd, searching for another who understands a lonely lover, broken-hearted and sad.
So, I was out doing my garden today, and I noticed there is like 4, oh my gosh, there it goes, fledgling Carolina wrens. It took me a while to figure out what they are, but they're around. Let me see if I can try to find them. He is right, one of them is right here. There he is. There we go. Oh, look at him. I'll leave them alone now because they're trying to learn how to fly and stuff, so I don't want to mess with them. But I just wanted to show you, this is what it looks like. Oh, look, there he goes. Oh, so cute. Look at this beautiful hibiscus. Like I said, if you get any tropical flower, get hibiscus. Like, look at that. Doesn't it just make you want to put it behind your ear and go to the beach and drink a daiquiri? I know it makes me. I also bought this little fountain thing from Amazon. It's $10. As you can see, it's not doing the best right now because it has a solar panel. So when the sun hits it, it's beautiful. It's like a beautiful fountain. But right now, it's just the sun hitting it a little bit. But either way, I thought it was just really cute. It was $10. So, like, why not, you know? Like I said, it's totally solar powered. No batteries or anything. Just the sun. And see, it's getting a little bit more because the sun's hitting it a tad right now. So, like I said, when the sun really hits it, it just flies up and it looks so cool. I don't know if the birds have used this yet, but I've enjoyed it.
Hello, it is the next day. So I, surprisingly, a good bit of progress on Don't Let Him In. I just started this yesterday and I'm already halfway through it. And that's not usually like me. I am really enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. But I think what's making me read it so quickly is because I am very invested in the story because I'm trying to figure out what the crap is going on. So this whole book follows a myriad of people. It's all basically about this guy. We don't know his real name because this dude is a straight up con artist. He will marry a woman and then he somehow kind of is the perfect husband to them, but not really. Like, I don't get it. But he will somehow kind of take the money from the women, and then when things start going sour, he divorces them and moves on to the next wife, and he changes his name every single time. Even the fact that he will go to marriage after marriage, he will be kind of married to one person and then already be scoping out his next marriage because he knows it's just kind of not working out. So he's like, not a polygamist because they all know about it. A bigamist, is that the right word? But either way, he's swindling away money. You don't know exactly what his motive is, but this dude is so suspicious. So we follow like his current wife, then we have like 4 years early when he was married to somebody else, and we also follow like the daughter of this one wife. We also follow the daughter of this one girl that he's really trying to romance and woo. You can tell he's trying to make her his next wife. But the daughter is very suspicious about him, and she's starting to do research about him. And things are not really opening up yet, but they're kind of coming out. But man, it is addicting to read. Like, I don't think it's nearly as good as like None of This Is True or what's the other one? I Love Watching You. But Lisa Jewell does write page turners, in my opinion. Like, I am invested. I want to know what the crap this guy is. I want him to get caught. I want him to just, oh, he's just a horrible guy, and I want the worst for him. Happy Valentine's Day. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I cannot believe I'm already, like, in 50% of the way in. I'm hoping to finish this by tomorrow, honestly, which would be really good for me. So, that's good progress. As far as atmosphere, I'm still listening to the audiobook because I'm really enjoying the audiobook. I have not gotten a lot farther. I am only on page 77, so watch out, folks. I will physically read this at some point, but right now I'm enjoying listening to the audiobook at a slow pace. The audiobook is really good. You get different narrators. The story is really invested. It's already still on track to be a 5 out of 5 for me. Space, 80s. I think romance is about to happen soon, but I mean, I can't complain. Like, I feel like when I got sick, I was kind of in a slump, but now I'm kind of coming out of it, which makes me so immensely happy.
The first zinnia bloom of 2025 is here. She's beautiful. I wish she was taller, but that's okay. I will take it. And if you can believe it, some of my tomatoes are starting to turn red, so it'll be ready soon. I do have this one too that's bigger, but it's donezo, as you can see, but I'm just gonna let it grow, whatever. I want to see how big I can get, but I have these turning red, and then I have some more that are turning yellow, and then I have a whole, like, so many ones just starting out, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's like more on that one, more on this one, And my cucumbers, I just got a trellis, so I'll be putting on those soon so they can grow up taller. So,
hi, it is the next day, and I am happy to say I have finished Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. And I quite enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't think it's anywhere near her best one. I still really think none of this is true, and also Watching You are like my two favorites, but I did really enjoy it. It was kind of like a popcorn thriller. It was very mysterious because I told you guys about this guy that just cons women, and he's got all these webs of lies going on in all these different lives, and you know, by the end you're like, is it going to catch up to him? Are these people going to catch on? And I liked the ending. I didn't love it. It was a little bit of satisfaction, but if I would give this a rating, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. I don't think it's warranted a 4 because I do think it is very lengthy, but I flew through it because I was very invested in it, so there's that. I mean, it's a fun one. It's just, if you want a fun popcorn thriller, I would recommend checking it out. So there's that. I still am trudging my way through Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and start reading it physically, specifically for this vlog. If I wasn't vlogging, I'll just continue to listen to it for like the next couple weeks, and then I'll be finished with it. But I'm like, I should probably, like, you know, read it some. But I am. The audiobook is fantastic, I will say. It's my first ever time listening to a Taylor Jenkins Reid audiobook, which is, I know, crazy because of Daisy Jones and the Six, but I read an arc of that. But audiobook, 5 out of 5. But as far as an ebook now, I do know Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston came out today. So I do have an e-arc of that, and I did just buy a physical copy of it. I'm waiting for it, but I think I'm going to read that. But then I got Same Time Next Summer through my Libby app on my library, so I'm like, should I read that? Should I read that? So I might just try to read like a sample from each like book and see what I'm feeling, but that's my plan, and that'll be probably my last book. So my whole goal now is to finish Atmosphere and either read another book, whether it be Sounds Like Love or Same Time Next Summer. It's gonna be one of those. I did get some book mail today, and if it's not traditional book mail, it's little kid book mail, because I don't know how, but I got on the list for Penguin Random House for like toddler kids books, and I love that so much. My daughter and my son have found so many amazing books through like publishers, so I am so immensely grateful. But they sent me a whole stack. A lot of these are fall Halloween books, which makes my heart so happy. But yeah, my daughter, I've already read some of them to my daughter. So we have here My Quiet Little Cricket, and I just got that one from the library. But this is just kind of like a smaller one. Like, it's cute. It's not like amazing, but it's adorable. Then I have, I think my son will like this one, Ha Ha Halloween. It's like little jokes, but pull up the flaps. Like, what is the vampire's favorite Halloween candy? Suckers. Get it? Corduroy Gives Thanks. My daughter has loved Corduroy thanks to Penguin Random House, because we have like Corduroy Graduates, we have Corduroy. They sent me like so many Corduroy books, and now she loves Corduroy. So this one is just strictly like a Thanksgiving one. And let me tell you right now, it's giving me all the fall vibes, and like, I'm freaking here for that. Like, it's making me itch for fall, and I'm like, no, it's June, chill out. Then this adorable one, it's called Pumpkin Spice. I don't know what it's about. It's a celebration of all the reasons to love fall, and it's about a little girl like in a pumpkin outfit, and another pumpkin, and an actual pumpkin, and it is freaking, oh, this is so cute. I can't wait to read this. Speaking of fall, we have Little Bunny Fall is Here. They sent me Little Bunny Spring is Here a few months ago. One of my daughter's favorites. This one is just like seasons. I love seasons books, so do my kids. The Very Hungry Caterpillars, Peekaboo Halloween. Hungry Caterpillar is a classic. Sorry, like I said, a lot of them are Halloweens. Goodnight Broom, a spine-tingling spoof. It's like, instead of Goodnight Moon, it's Goodnight Broom. We'll have to see about that one. And then 10 Minutes to Bed, Little Monster. My son might like this. My daughter might like this. We will see. Then I have Noah and the Flood, A Parable of God's Plan and Promise, which I'm super excited about. My son, his name is Noah, so he does know the story of Noah's Ark quite well. He makes us read the book quite often, so he might snag this one and want to read it. And then lastly, I think this is a classic one, but I've never heard of it. It's called Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm, so I'll have to check it out. Like, it looks really adorable, so I think my daughter will really enjoy that. So, yeah, like, a big old stack of books never makes me not happy.
So now we have a fledgling grackle in our yard. He is, if you can hear, that's Mama right over there trying to get him to learn how to fly, but he's having a tough time. I think he maybe fell out of the tree, so I don't know if he's quite ready yet. Like, I don't know if he should have left the nest, but nevertheless, I tried to help him, but he did not want to be helped. So he's just gonna have to be, and I hope he gets off soon so my dog doesn't get him. But look at him. He's just a little bald, ugly little thing. He's so cute. But also look, he's trying. I'm gonna give him some space now so he could try. There's Mama right there, or Dada. She keeps trying to get him to get up, but he's having a hard time. He hates my guts right now. Look at him. Sorry, this is great. So I think this tomato will be ready to pick in a couple days because look how red it's getting. It is so pretty. This is the one that the bottom is, like I said, very, very bad, but I'm still letting it just go because why not? So this one should be ready soon. And also, I got a trellis, and I noticed last night I have a little cucumber growing. My first cucumber. Look how tiny it is. Oh my goodness.
Hello, it is the next day. I want to do a very quick update because I just started Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. I got the copy from Target. I literally just started it, so I'm like on 20 pages in, so nothing here to say about it really that much. These ones have been really good. I really love The Dead Romantics. That was her first adult romance, and my favorite of hers is The 7-Year Slip. I think a lot of people, that is their favorite as well. I did not like her novel last year, A Novel Love Story, just wasn't for me. So I'm hopeful this one. I believe it's about like a songwriter and a musician, and they both have like a melody that only they can hear, and so they team up to try to write it together. And my husband's a musician. I like to say I'm like well versed with music. I can't play any sort of, I can play guitar barely. I can play bass a little bit, but nothing crazy. But I feel like I have a good ear for it. So I like that it's about that. So there's that. And I do want to share with you 2 other new releases that I bought that I don't know when I'll be reading. I like to say sometime soon. But I have Bury Our Bones, The Midnight Soul by V.E. Schwab. This is her newest book. It's actually a signed copy I got from Target, which is crazy to believe. There it is. It's in a book plate. So this is her newest book. I believe it's about vampires. Ooh. So I'm not like itching to read it right now because it screams. Whenever I think of V.E. Schwab books, I don't think of summer. I think of fall. So I'm going to save it for fall. But it says 3 young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tangling like roots. One grows high, one grows deep, and one grows wild, and all of them grow teeth. So I mean, I feel like it has to be about vampires, and it's a thick one because it's V.E. Schwab, but of course, I hope this is a standalone because that doesn't need. It is 533 pages, so she a thick one, so we'll see when I will read this. And the other book I bought on a whim is What Kind of Paradise by Janelle Brown. I've never read a book by this author. What intrigued me was the cover and the synopsis sounded really good. It says a teenage girl breaks free from her father's world of isolation to discover that her whole life is a lie in this propulsive new novel. I like that word, propulsive. The first thing I have to understand is that my father was my entire world. So it just sounds very interesting and intriguing. So we will see when I read it. So that's my update for now. Not much to update. I probably won't update tomorrow because I think I'm going to have to clean all day, which is going to be fun.
You got your blue shoes in the way you wear your hat makes me smile. You're dancing like nobody's watching, but I've watched you for a while.
I am so sorry that I look horrible, but it's a very busy day. We did a lot of like summer activities, so clearly I need a shower because if you want to do a quick update, because it's been a few days and I've talked to you, I am now officially 70% of the way into Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. I'm really loving it. It's either going to be a 4.5 or a 5, honestly. It is just an adorable story. So this whole book is about a character named Johnny, who is a songwriter, and she's really good at what she does. Basically, at the beginning of the book, she is at a concert for one of the songs she's written, like one of the big like pop girls, that is her huge breakout song. So she invited her, hey, come see my concert. And so she goes. It gets a little bit overwhelming, so she goes up to the private balcony, and there she meets Sebastian, who is
the son of like this really popular music guy back in the day, and he was part of a boy band even so. And in Healing Like Me, it's like very much tension. Like, oh, like he's like, oh, you lost, you a fan? And she's like, I'm just here to listen to my freaking song, bro. And somehow, basically, they kiss because there's like a kiss cam at this concert. And then Johnny goes home to Vienna Shores, North Carolina, which she says is in Outer Banks. I don't think Vienna Shores is real in Outer Banks, and I love that this book takes place in Outer Banks because I live pretty close to Outer Banks. I go to it like constantly. It's a great like small place. Like I can drive to it, I don't have to stay, you know what I'm saying? But I love that it's in Outer Banks. It's just very so Virginia, North Carolina. Like I don't ever feel like I'm out of town when I'm there because we're sister states, you know, we're so close. We're like in the beach level. Either way, after that, she goes home because that's what she does every summer. And her mom has early onset dementia. It's like the third book I've read about a parent having early onset dementia, which I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much. Because my dad has dementia, not early onset. Like, he's very much into it. But I'm like, I can resonate completely with it. So her mom's starting to fade a little bit slowly. It's very slow going. And then all of a sudden she hears this voice in her head. Like she hears a melody at first that she can't quite shake out. And it's like, she can't place that song. And she's like, what is that song from? And then she starts to hear a voice inside her head. And it's this guy inside her head. And they can kind of talk to each other inside of their heads. And basically they decide to meet up because he hears this tune as well. He learns that she's a songwriter. She learns that he is also in the music business. I think we can put two and two together, but who it is, I'm just saying. But basically, that is the whole of the book. They meet together and they're trying to write this song, like this earworm that they can't get out of their head. All while this is happening, her parents own this like music hall in the Outer Banks called the Revelry, which has really been a staple for a long time, and her parents are now closing it. And she's really like trying to figure out what's going on with that. She also has a huge like writing slump. She cannot write a song to save her life, and so she meets this guy and they kind of have this romantics and they can read each other's minds. I love Ashley Poston's book, how it's romance but it always has like a little magical element to it, and I'm really, really enjoying this one so far. So I am planning to definitively finish this tonight, and tomorrow will be the last day of this vlog, I can rest assured you, because it's got to go up in a few days. As far as atmosphere, I'm not going to finish that for this vlog. I'm just not. I have not listened to any more of the audiobook because, quite honestly, I haven't had the time to listen to it, and I'm just taking my time with it. I still have like a week and a half of June, so I'm feeling comfortable with it. I feel okay for not finishing it for a vlog. It's big for me to do that for a vlog, but as of right now, I'm loving it, and I don't want to rush myself. Like, I think her books kind of, I like to read them, I like to savor them. Either way, that is my update, and I will update you tomorrow with all of my feelings on all the books, and I will look better, I promise, because everyone, it is the next day. Officially wrap up this vlog. Last night I ended up finishing Sounds Like Love, and I really enjoyed it. I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5. I thought it was so romantic. I love the music element. I love the fact that it took place in Outer Banks, how it was beachy. It was just a really great Ashley Poston book. Okay, hold on. So I really, really enjoyed this. So overall, I would have to say it was a pretty good reading vlog. I finished 3 books, but I'm still in the middle. So, like I said, I first read With a Vengeance. It was okay. 3 out of 5. Not one of my favorite Riley Sager books. Then I read Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. It was a good popcorn thriller. It looks big. It's not. It's a very, very quick read. And then I finished Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. So, doing pretty good. And I am still trudging my way through Atmosphere. I am going to finish this for sure before the end of June. I'm just taking my sweet time with it, and I'm totally okay with it. So, yeah, that's my reading vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed and it was interesting, and I'll see you in next month's time for another one. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully. Bye.